What's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Rayofpandas and welcome back. It's been far too long, but we're here with another underrated top 10 Minecraft mods video, and this time I have both Fabric and Forge for you all, with 1.16 and 1.17 mods included. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as it will save all the animals and feed you cookies. It's also free to do. To start off the mods, we have the Queen Bee mod, the newest addition to Minecraft and a mini-boss, as she will spawn in the big hive you find lurking around. Initially, she starts off neutral and doesn't attack you only until you hit her, punch, or hurt the queen bee. Do be careful though, because as for the worker bees, all those close will be angered and start attacking you as well. Once you start the battle with the queen bee, she does have 100 HP and quite a few resistances. She will inflict poison 2 onto you and cause you to become dizzy for 8 to 12 seconds. On top of that, if there aren't any bees near her or close by, she does spawn a few helpers to try and cheatsy doodle the fight. But once you finally kill her, she does drop antennas, and those go on to helping you stay clear of all and any small bees. You can also find a stinger sword inside the beehive that has faster attack speed than any other sword in-game and inflicts the same type of debuffs that the queen bee does to the player. PS, if you can't find a beehive in your game, you can spawn it with the command beehive and point it in any direction you're looking. You do need to have cheats enabled though. Up next is the NoCube's Sea Dwellers mod, which adds a bunch of new underwater structures such as generated villages / cities, which are owned by Mirrormorphs, these strange fish-like creatures who do in fact love shiny things. Some features included are the procedurally generated base structures, which are typically found at the depth level of 13 or lower. Sea villages are the only and main place where Mirrormorphs live. Chests are also located in these locations that are filled with treasure. The Mirrormorphs can breathe underwater and are immune to tridents due to the magic scales. Most of the time, they are casually walking the depths or in the villages. They are friends to all and every person, and when a Mirrormorph is dying on the surface, you'll see these drying particles instead of regular bubbles, and when struck by lightning, it will turn a Mirrormorph into a villager. Another interesting feature is the trading outpost, allowing you to trade all loot boxes you gather into prismarine crystals, lapis lazuli, or diamonds. The loot ranges from being good or bad, and you just trade it with the Mirrormorphs themselves. Lastly, if you're looking to craft the Altar of Sea yourself, you will have to look for 1 Heart of the Sea, 5 prismarine bricks, 5 dark prismarine bricks, 1 diamond block, and 4 emerald blocks. Make sure you've gone and built this at Y level 50 or lower, and once that's done, you want to take the Heart of the Sea, which is that blue sphere you found, and left click it on the diamond block, and then stand back. Up next is the Aquamirae Mod, which is focused around survival and exploration content. A lot of attention is paid to the visuals and sound components here. You'll find new unique structures in the ice biomes, with unique generated and added atmospheric background sound / music, some interesting deep sea creatures, and new bosses to fight and come across, specifically the new boss, Captain Cornelia. Multiple weapons that will have passive abilities, decorative and cool looking functional blocks, the juiciest of loot like legendary treasure, and of course an in-game guide, just in case you need the help, you know, because I mean, I totally need it. Next mod we have is the Cozy Comfort mod. This is a camping mod that invites new and different types of camping gear and blocks. You can literally just sit around a bonfire telling scary, spooky stories, or go around building spooky, scary stuff with new build blocks. You can have fun camping in the wilderness or explore an adventure with some new and amazing equipment. Equipment included is the rope, a water bottle, there's a sleeping bag I found here, glass jar, and sandwiches, of which you can both place down on the ground by crouching and right-clicking. Some s'mores, you can find some marshmallows, maybe a hot dog or 2, a cooking pot, and of course some design carved pumpkins. On to the next mod, and for both Fabric and Forge, we have Awesome Dungeons mod. Simply put, it adds more structures and dungeons to your world to spice things up. Not only that, but the dungeons themselves have mob spawners and chests with loot to go with it. Some places you'll come across are the giant jungle trees, the abandoned oak palace, a better default temple jungle, swamp temple, a desert temple husk, the Z tower itself, and an abandoned mushroom. For this next mod here, we have the Rotten Piglins mod. And this just adds 2 different variants of piglins to Minecraft. This next mod we have here is called the Esencia Mod, allowing you to travel to this new dimension called, well, Esencia. You'll find new content such as tools, weapons, armors, etc, etc. They do mention to have netherite gear before going into this new location, but I mean, you know me, I don't do smart things. And if you want to craft one of these, I'll show you a little quick build here just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like. The next mod here we have is called the Brewevolution Mod, a fun and simple way to a better survival. The mod itself allows you to brew, from harvesting hops to drinking, from harvesting hops to drinks, planting hop seeds, and harvesting new grains. You can build a brewing barrel and distiller to get started. I'll also have a list of ingredients and recipes you can see here going through the video. So if you'd like to pause it here, go ahead. Of course, you'll need an empty mug or bottle to drink your brewed items. The crafts included are right here for you, and the beverage recipes will be right here for you too. As for these next two mods, they'll both be Fabric and 1.17. We have Cammie's Combat Tweaks mod. It overhauls Minecraft's combat completely, making combat smooth and faster. Pretty much gives you a more enjoyable experience that allows for just good consistency fighting. As for this last mod I have here, we have the Inventory HUD Plus mod. And this allows you to customize and add to your experience of vanilla Minecraft or any other modded type of Minecraft. So going through it, you'll have your armor and your weapons, like the percentage of health of what's going on. So like, let's say the durability on the left side, of course you can change that. We'd have the potions over our health, our inventory. We have the golden apple, eat that bad boy. There is our health as well. And that's going with the shield and the health buff. And if you want to change this, all you need to do is you press O, which is the default button, which is key button there, and you can switch it. You can turn off and on for your inventory HUD, your armor HUD, your potion HUD, and then you can actually change the customization of like where you want your things to show up. So if you just want everything to show up there, boom, you got like that stuff. Well, that's going to do it here, and I hope you enjoyed all these mods today. And if you did, combat wombat kills. Also, don't forget to like the video as it helps to push out more content. And if you haven't yet, check out the video on the left for more mods that you might find interesting. Or the video on the right for some 100 days fun. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it. And this is Rayofpandas signing out.